Hello, Sagittarius. This is Lisa from The Right Guidance, here to bring in your January 8th through the 15th tarot reading. I will be working with 2 decks to channel in the guidance that you need to receive for those of you who are called to be here. We'll work with the Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. And then I would love to pull some Angels of Abundance card messages for you, Sagittarius. So for those of you who are new to my page, you are very, very welcome here. And I'm so glad your guides brought you here to my platform. I will be turning the screen down while I shuffle and then raising it back up again to relay any messages your guides wish to bring in. So for Sagittarius, for January the 8th through the 15th, what does Sagittarius need to know for sun, moon, and rising signs? So for those of you who are looking for specific just love guidance, I did record the love readings earlier this week. So they are just down below for those of you interested in something more specific. We can still have love messages come through the tarot card reading here as well. But lots of great guidance came in for the signs in the actual love videos below. Okay. All right, are you guys ready? Let's see what your guides want to communicate. Okay, interesting. Spiritual and emotional growth, 8 of water. This card also tells me that possibly in a relationship, you are moving on and away from something and moving on towards something more meaningful. Okay, Sagittarius. Now, this could mean the desire to move into something that's more fulfilling for you from a career standpoint as well, because really, our emotional health and growth also comes from our divine life purpose for those of us who work with a heart-centered type of service industry. Okay, let's see what else. Wow, the info of abundance, the Ace of Earth. This is a really fantastic card. This is letting me know that you are in the direction of a promising business venture or opportunity that's coming your way that will bring in emotional health, because you will be in a position of really enjoying yourself. And this could mean in your work, in a relationship, in an increased income sense where you feel like you can have more peace. I think, for those of you who have been who doesn't desire more income, almost everybody, but I would say, this is you working towards. Now, a lot of people have obviously goal set, that being January 2020, but this is letting you know that whatever you do pursue, if you're putting your resume out there, whatever you're pursuing, whatever goals you're setting, by staying really focused, it looks like, the abundance is coming. So whatever you feel like you're moving away from or something that you are done with, wherever you do turn your attention to, Sagittarius, it looks like, the message is coming to you that is, very much an abundant place for you to be. Interesting. Okay, so the 3 of air. Okay, and this does let me know that this could mean heartbreak. This could be something that's ended. That obviously any endings make us feel sad. This could mean, again, you could be moving on from a relationship. You could be moving on from something or someone you've spent a great deal of time with, and you are being prompted to take all the time that you need, Sagittarius, to heal from that. And it is about processing, what you've learned about yourself in that business or in that relationship, where you maybe held yourself back, and what you're looking forward to coming up. You need to take all the time you need to heal. You need to seek out whoever, if anyone's assistance you need to help you heal. If you do have work benefits, you might be seeking counseling or help. For those of you who if it's been something a little bit more traumatic or something that you're having a hard time moving away from and healing from, because doors need to open for you, Sagittarius. And, it's really about taking the time you need to heal. So that way, when that door opens, whether that's a new love, a new relationship, a new career, a new job opportunity, that you're feeling confident and ready to move forward. Don't know where this is coming from. Okay. Fair and just decisions. So justice card could also mean those of you who are perhaps, those of you who are actually leaving a marriage, leaving a significant relationship, could be going through proceedings. And your goal in this separation. And this could even mean those of you who maybe were let go from a place of employment and are seeking severance pay or some sort of payout. This is about looking for fair and just decisions for both parties. And, if you are divorcing, if you are leaving a marriage and you're dividing assets, it's about being as fair as possible. Even if you didn't have a say in this ending and you want to lash out in a certain way by trying to take something, your guides are like, listen, try to seek balance, okay? And try to keep as much as you can. I know sometimes it's hard to keep emotion out of things like this, but, stand up for yourself, yes, but don't get yourself into a heated place, because, again, if new doors of opportunity are to open, it's about like getting this done, cleaned up and over with, and that way you can move onto brighter horizons. I see. Yeah, a lot of planning. 7 of air. You're going over documents. I see. Some of you, and again, not everything is going to resonate with every single Sagittarius that is watching. This is going to be you taking what resonates with you, but you're going through something, and you might feel like you're going around and around in circles, and this could be because you are dealing with lawyers, or you're looking at someone signing something back and you're like, nope, still not happy with that. And so that can make you feel like you're going around and around, and there hasn't been a settlement, or there hasn't been a deal, or there hasn't been I want to say reciprocity, but I don't know that I want to say that at the same time, if that makes sense. Yeah, so you might need to look over documents a couple of more times. So just try to be as patient as you can in this process, okay? Yeah, so, this message is coming to you. It's the Hermit card, okay? And the Hermit card is about quiet introspection. It's about spending time in meditation, spending time with yourself, with being able to go inward, and it could be with the help of someone. It could be, but it's just about taking the facts, see that the divine has another plan for you, and whatever doors of opportunity are about to open for you, Sagittarius, you do need to heal from whatever this is. And, you need to give yourself the required time. And I know I've already said that, but like the Hermit card is also, reiterating that. And it's about spiritual teaching, and you have to be able to think like, what has this job, relationship, or whatever, what has it taught me? What has it taught me about me? What am I going to do differently if I get another opportunity? And then try to be excited about what's to come, because I just feel like some of you are going to have more say in your life, if that makes sense. Maybe you had someone who was very controlling. Okay. Wow, interesting. Okay. So the 3 of Waters is, usually the commitment card as well, but it is about a celebration, a wedding. You could be going to a celebration. You could be going to a wedding, from the 8th to the 15th. Something wonderful could be coming up where it just takes your mind off things. But if you've been invited, if you've been asked, I would say on a date, and you're like maybe not ready, everybody's situation is completely different, but this is a time of celebration. So if you have been invited to a party and you're maybe like, I'm feeling too sad to go, or I don't want to bring the party down by going because I'm not feeling like it, by your guys bringing this up, that they really do want you to go because they want you to have more fun. So even though, yeah, you did get the Hermit card, right? And they want you to go inwards. They don't want you to disconnect from life. They don't want you to not have a social life. They don't want you to not go out there and have a laugh when you need to laugh, because we are not all of our circumstances. Do we need time to process things? Yeah. Do we need time to heal from things? Of course, right? But don't forget, like your first message was the inflow of abundance, and wherever you're being led, you have to let those doors close. You have to have fair and just decisions. You have to have that balance, and then look over those documents as many times until you're feeling satisfied. End that chapter, take your time to heal, maybe take a vacation or take a small retreat, or just shut yourself off and take a personal day and feel yourself rejuvenated. Okay. Seek out the help if you need that help, but then like you have this abundance coming. So promising doors are on their way to open to you, Sagittarius. Now let's see what your abundance cards are saying. It's funny, almost every sign, look how many cards, and almost every sign so far has gotten this card. It's so funny. Focusing on your priorities. And it could be because, to me, 2020 is about like grabbing life by the balls. And it is about like, what are your goals? What are you going to no longer put up with? Where has life been presently dissatisfying? And you're making a choice to be proactive about not allowing life to be unsatisfying anymore. Okay. Or by not following your divine life purpose, or for not, entering into a relationship, or by hiding out and not participating in love, or whatever it is. Okay. It says where you put your focus on is where you receive your outcome. Okay. Your priorities are calling you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the attention that they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you to feel better and more confident. And of course, right? So like once you have your goals set, and it's like watering the garden, you can plant the seeds, but if you don't water, then no results are going to surface. So you need to be very proactive on like what it is you want. What are your priorities? Are you a priority? Are your kids? Like what's a priority? And then you need to schedule that time for those things to have the attention that they deserve. But make sure your self-care is absolutely a part of your schedule daily, even if it's only like, I'm going to take a bath, or I'm going to meditate, or I'm going to see a friend, or I'm going to go out for a beer with the guys. Whatever it is, it needs to be like a part of your daily practice, so you do have something wonderful to look forward to. But you want to nurture relationships too, the ones that have always been supporting, the people who have always been there as well, right? Don't shy away. Some of you, again, from that Justice card, could be clearing debts. So maybe from the sale of something, those of you who are moving away from something, whatever finances are going to be split, or anything that's coming to you is going to give you the ability to clear debts. It says your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. So even emotional debts is getting rid of relationships that are no longer serving. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and future ones as well. Yeah, man. And again, a lot of the signs got this quiet retreat. This is the same as having that Hermit card. It is about taking the time you need to be alone, or in the company of people who help you heal, that just shut up and allow you to, have that quiet time. I see somebody even who have, I'm in Toronto, Canada, right? So some people have cottages. No one I know. But maybe some of you who do have friends, maybe you can ask for the keys to go up and have some time alone. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself, and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. Yeah. We all go through hurdles. We all have obstacles that come up, and we're here in this earth school to grow and progress. And we do need time to sit back and go, okay, what have I processed so far? What did I learn from that shitty relationship? Or what did I learn from that stupid ass boss? Or like, what did I learn from that destructive force that just took something away from me? What did I learn? And then process it and go, okay, like, what are my goals going forward? And I think it's about making yourself a big priority, Sagittarius. So thumbs up if you resonated. Leave a comment. I would love that. And then subscribe for future content, because it is my absolute pleasure to help you on your highest possible spiritual path so you can be living your best life possible, Sagittarius. So all the best.